Hi Scorpio, how's it going? I hope you're doing great today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. I pulled 15 cards out for you today. So the two top row here, these cards, the first 10 cards, is part one of your reading, and just below it is 5 more cards of see if I can show you a little bit. There you go. 5 more cards of what's your near future looks like, what's coming up soon for Scorpio. Us Scorpios, I'm a Scorpio too. So, and then you got, or we got, the Angel of Strength card, which I love for us. So I'll go through each card individually, and yeah, let me know if any of this resonates with you. So the first 10 cards represents the general energy or the current landscape. We got the Nine of Pentacles. This is a card of independence, self-sufficiency, material stability, and personal accomplishment. So this card is saying that you're either enjoying or you're being called to embrace a phase of personal growth and self-worth. Okay? Scorpio, you are either enjoying or you're being called to embrace a phase of personal growth and self-worth right now. With the King of Cups reversed, this is a card of emotional imbalance or emotional manipulation. So this card is saying that you may be struggling to regulate your emotions, or you're encountering someone who is emotionally unavailable or volatile at this time. Okay? So again, Scorpio, you may be struggling to regulate your emotions, or you're dealing with someone who is emotionally unavailable or volatile. And then you have the Fool reversed. This is a card that talks about hesitation, fear of new beginnings, or recklessness. So with this card, there could be a fear of change or a lack of preparation for a new journey. Okay? There could be a fear of change here, or a lack of preparation for a new journey. Then the Ace of Cups talks about a new emotional beginning, love, or creative energy. So this card is saying that there is a chance for emotional healing, or the start of a heartfelt connection is either present or is approaching. Okay? So with the Ace of Cups again, Spirit is saying that there is a chance for emotional healing, or it could be the start of a heartfelt connection is actually present or will be approaching very soon. And then the Page of Swords, the 5th card, the Page of Swords is about curiosity, vigilance, and the desire for truth. So Scorpio, you may be doing a lot of mental probing or questioning or watching from the sidelines. Maybe you're being cautious or suspicious about something. And then the Ace of Swords, this card is about clarity, breakthroughs, and communication. So a moment of truth or insight is coming or is needed to cut through some confusion. Okay? Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is about change, fate, karma. This card is saying that you are entering a destined turning point. It's a karmic moment where cycles shift and evolve. And then the Eight of Cups, you're walking away from something unfulfilling. There's a journey away from past emotional attachments that no longer serve you. And then the Hierophant reversed, you're breaking tradition. You're challenging the norm. This is a card of spiritual questioning. So you might be going through a period of rebellion or spiritual reevaluation. And then the Nine of Swords, this is a card about anxiety, guilt, sleepless nights. So something is weighing heavily on your mind. You're overthinking something. You're afraid. It's a card of fear, or it's a card of regret. So overthinking, fear, or regret could be prominent right now in your life. So Scorpio, you're in a period of deep personal evolution. There's a push toward independence and emotional growth with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. But this is being challenged by fear, emotional turbulence, and possibly distrust with the King of Cups reversed, the Page of Swords, the Fool reversed, and the Nine of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups show that destiny is shifting. You're being called to walk away from something emotionally draining and embrace a new, more truthful path with the Ace of Swords. There's also a theme of breaking free from outdated beliefs or roles with the Hierophant reversed. And then with your near future cards, the near future spread, you have the Five of Pentacles. This is a card of feeling left out. So some of you are feeling left out. Some of you are experiencing financial hardship and or abandonment. You may be facing a period of emotional or material lack, or you may be feeling isolated. This is what's likely to happen very soon, coming up in our near future. Okay, Scorpio, these next messages, the Five of Pentacles and now the Emperor. This is a card of structure, control, authority. After the hardship of the Five of Pentacles, you may be stepping into a phase of control or leadership, possibly reclaiming power. Okay, and then you have the Empress reversed. This card is about blocked creativity, imbalance in relationships, or it could be self-neglect. So this could point to a disconnect from nurturing energy, feminine power, or a struggle to receive. And then you have the Nine of Cups. This card is saying a wish is coming true. This is a card of emotional fulfillment. So this card is saying that despite earlier challenges, emotional contentment or a goal is within reach, but it may come at a cost. And then the last one is the Page of Wands reversed. This is a card of frustration, blocked passion, or delays in action. There may be a lack of direction or confidence to start something new, despite your desire to do so. So The summary with these cards is, Scorpio, you're moving through a challenging phase with the Five of Pentacles, but you're being called to step into your personal power and structure with the Emperor. There may be disappointments in nurturing relationships or creative pursuits with the Empress reversed, but there's also a promise of emotional fulfillment or the realization of a personal goal with the Nine of Cups. But you might struggle to move forward confidently with the Page of Wands reversed. And this is possibly due to fear, or it could be from emotional residue from past wounds. And then your oracle message, this ties beautifully to your reading, okay? You're being reminded of your inner strength and resilience, Scorpio. Despite emotional lows, doubts, or chaos, Spirit is urging you to take action, reclaim your voice, and direct your life with confidence. You have all the internal resources you need to shift your fate. The angel of strength brings empowerment and is reminding you, Scorpio, that you are stronger than you feel. Don't retreat into passivity. Now is the time to speak up and act. Trust in your own power to overcome external circumstances and internal fears. Your inner strength will guide you through emotional or material hardship. The advice from Spirit is to let go of what no longer serves you, whether it's a draining relationship, outdated beliefs, or emotional attachments. Spirit is asking you to walk away from what is no longer in alignment with you and face emotions honestly. The reversed King of Cups and the Nine of Swords suggests deep emotional unrest. Suppressing or ignoring it won't work anymore. Okay, Scorpio, it's time to feel, heal, and speak your truth with the Ace of Swords. Spirit's also saying step into leadership of your own life. With the Emperor and the Oracle message, these cards are telling you that you are not a victim of your circumstances. Reclaim your authority and act with clarity and intent. There's a turning point coming. A big karmic or destined change is near, but you must choose to move with it, not resist it out of fear. And watch for disempowering patterns. The Page of Wands reversed and the Empress reversed warn against doubting your creative power or falling into codependent dynamics. It's time to nurture yourself, even if others aren't doing it for you. Okay? Your reading speaks of deep internal battle between fear and empowerment, emotion and logic, the past and the future. Spirit is saying, this is your time to rise, Scorpio, not by force, but through reclaiming your emotional truth and your inner authority. You may feel unsupported or uncertain now, But powerful breakthroughs are available if you step forward with courage. The mantra that Spirit has for you is, this is what Spirit wants you to say, Scorpio. Write this down. I have the power to walk away, to speak my truth, and to shape my destiny. My strength flows from within. These cards are calling you to step fully into your power. No more shrinking, no more doubting, or staying stuck in emotional loops. You're standing at the edge of a major turning point, and Spirit is asking, are you ready to choose yourself, Scorpio? You've been working hard on your independence, but emotional imbalance or turmoil still lingers. Fear of new beginnings is holding you back, even though new love, healing, or emotional renewal is trying to come in. There's curiosity and the hunger for truth, but also anxiety and spiritual questioning. Something no longer fits. Something needs to be released. The wheel of fortune is turning. Karmic cycles are shifting. Spirit is asking, are you brave enough to ride this change, Scorpio? And as far as your near future goes, you may face some emotional or financial struggles, but from that space, you will rise. You rise, Scorpio. The Emperor energy calls you to take control, rebuild your foundation, and own your authority. Don't let past wounds or a lack of nurturing hold you back. A wish is on its way, but you have to stop doubting your fire and direction. Okay? And remember, you are stronger than you think. This is not a time to be passive or to wait for someone else to save you. Spirit is reminding you that your inner power is your superpower. Speak your truth, make the move, reclaim your throne. You're not lost, Scorpio. You're evolving. What's leaving your life was never meant to hold you forever. Trust the shift. Okay? Speak your truth. You are the power that you've been waiting for. Okay? If this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. I'm sending you lots of love and strength, Scorpio. You got this. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages today from Spirit. Take good care, and I will see you next time. Bye.